the same exercise as the first exercise of every day, and that's really just because this is what we're focusing on in this program. This is the booty building, this is the big glute builder right here, and this is the glute bridge. You may have heard of, if you're familiar with Breck Contreras, he's done a lot of research in it. He calls it a hip thrust, glute bridge. Really, they're very identical with slight differences. For us, in the sake of this program, we're just going to stay on the ground like this. You're going to get a pad. Either I use this is like just a garden knee pad. You can use folded up yoga mat. You can use a balance pad, which is the big foam things. And really, you're going to use that to pad your hips from the bar. I like to take this, wrap it around the bar. I roll the bar back into my hips. Watch out, bud. Now I just lay straight back on my back, bring my feet up, and I'm going to dig my heels into the ground, push my knees out to the side. They're going to be lined up with my feet. And then from here, I'm going to dig my heels in, push the bar away from me, away from my chest, and I'm going to squeeze my glutes, bring my hips up, back down, up, and back down. You may notice first day you have 5 sets of 5, and then on the day 2 of the program you have, I believe it's 3 sets of 12 or something like that. And then on the last day you have some pauses. All that means is you come up to the top and you hold it there for a second, and you bring your hips back down to the ground. The reason we change it up so much day to day is because it's a theory of periodization called undulating periodization, which really just means it goes up in a graph and down like that with the volume. So that way we can get the most adaptations out of it. And in this case, building better, bigger, nicer, rounder glutes. All right guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with day 1. I'm gonna try and get a few angles of this first exercise just because it's a squat and it's generally one of the more complicated and important exercises that we do. Technique is extremely important in this to make sure that you don't, 1, get hurt, 2, you can keep progressing, and 3, you can see the best results that we want, in this case, better glutes and back of your legs and all that good stuff. So first part of the squat is the setup. You want the bar to be about chest height, if not a little higher or lower, depending on your preference. You're gonna walk up to the bar, then you're gonna actually squat under the bar, pull yourself under. You're gonna feel that bar come onto your back. You're gonna kind of rock back and forth into your heels and in front of your foot. And then from there, you're gonna find a comfortable spot. You're gonna squat the bar out of the rack. You're gonna take really firm steps back. And you're gonna get back up against whatever you're squatting to, if you're squatting to a box. If not, nothing. And then from there, you're just gonna sit straight down and stand up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get another angle here of the squat. And I forgot to mention and go over it in this whole program. You will be using either some kind of flat shoe like a Converse, a Chucks, or maybe a powerlifting shoe. Reebok powerlifting shoe is good. Wrestling shoes, or if you have them, your weightlifting shoes, which are perfect. They have a little raised heel, which are even better for squats. Or you can just go plain old barefoot, socks, barefoot, whatever you like. But for this demonstration's sake, I'm gonna go barefoot. I'm gonna have my socks on. I'm gonna go over the squat a little more. Ideally, you won't have a dog sitting on your bench in your gym, but if you train out of your own facility like I do, sometimes a little bit of an issue. Get down, bud. Get down. Good boy. All right, so we went over the setup on the squat. So once you have that setup set, you're gonna walk back to this bench that should be right at knee height or a box, whichever you prefer. And you're just gonna sit straight back, just enough so that you can clear your hips, like this much for me. Then I'm gonna sit straight down to the bench. I'm gonna tap, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna come down, tap, stand up. Now when I squat, there's a couple of things I'm making sure I'm doing. I'm keeping my knees over my second toe so my knees come out a little bit. And what that does, it gives room for my hips to come straight down and I can stand up. Another thing in this program specifically, I'm focusing on driving through my heels as I come up out of the bottom of the squat. If you're an inexperienced squatter, I recommend using a bench or a box like this. It should be right at about knee height, if not a little higher if you're really inexperienced, or a little lower if you're a little more experienced. And if you're a proficient squatter, you do this all the time, feel free, no box, no bench, whatever you prefer. And that's really it for the squat. On this program, you'll be doing 5 sets of 5 reps, and that means you'll do 5 squats, put the bar back, rest, either increase weight, stay at the same weight if it felt good, Do 4 more sets of that, of 5, and then move on to the next exercise. All right guys, now we're gonna go over your first circuit on day 1. It's dumbbell RDLs. DB stands for dumbbell, and RDL stands for Romanian deadlift. It's really just the second half of a deadlift. And then after that we have step ups and step back lunges. We'll get to those in a second. For dumbbell RDLs, you're just gonna hold dumbbells at your side like this, tighten your back, squeeze your shoulder blades, and you're just gonna push your butt straight back as far as you can until those dumbbells get down right at about your knee. Tight back, you're gonna squeeze your glutes, bring your hips forward. Do 8 of these, just like this. And then from here, you're gonna set the weights down. If you're good at step ups, keep the weights in your hand. I'll show you how to do those in a second. What you do is step ups, you're just gonna do exactly that. You're gonna put your foot on the box or bench, whatever you're using, and you're gonna step up. So in the program, it says 8 reps each leg. That just means you have a total of 16 reps. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put right foot up, drive to that heel, come up to the bench, back down, and then do it again until you do 8 reps. After you do the 8 reps on the right leg, you're gonna switch to your left leg and do the exact same thing, just like this. Up, up, back down. If that's too easy, take those same dumbbells you used on the RDLs or something lighter or heavier, whichever you prefer. You're gonna do the exact same thing. Up, drive to that heel, back down. So it'll look exactly the same, just holding dumbbells. After that, you have the same rep scheme, so 8 each leg, 16 total on step back lunges. They're very simple, it's just a basic lunge, but even easier because you're stepping back. We're gonna step back as far as we can go, get a good base, then you're gonna come down. This knee, it can travel forward. That's not gonna be the end of your life. If this knee travels forward, don't worry about that. As long as there's no pain, it's good. And what you're gonna do is, from here, you're gonna drive through this front heel, come up, come back to standing, switch legs, same thing on this side, down, back up through that front heel, back to standing, and you'll alternate until you get to all 16 reps. It's too easy. Take dumbbells in your hands, do the exact same thing. All right guys, after that we have a little dumbbell circuit. Very, very simple circuit. First thing on that circuit is a tricep kickback. You guys may be familiar with these. Very simple. Just do one arm at a time. Brace on the bench. Staggered stance. You're gonna row this dumbbell up like this and hold it there the whole time. And then from there, you're just gonna extend your elbow. And then back to the start. Just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. 8 reps. Move on to the next exercise. The next exercise is a dumbbell pullover. And this is a little trickier. You're gonna just get your shoulders on the bench like this. Nice, stable base down here. Squeeze your glutes, get those hips through. You're gonna feel your core be in this a little more. Then from there, you're gonna grab a dumbbell. You're gonna do like a triangle hold on the dumbbell, like this. Bring that dumbbell back behind your head. Keep reaching back as far as you can. And then you're gonna bring it back up. Back down. And back up. From there, after that, you're gonna grab both dumbbells. You're gonna start them on your lap like this. You're gonna lay back on the bench, and then it's just a dumbbell bench. You go straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Very simple. If you wanna focus more on the back of your arms, keep your elbows tighter to your side, like this. If you wanna focus more on your chest region and shoulders, you can come out more to the side. Just make sure that your elbows are somewhat tucked in and they're not flailing out here like this. All right, last thing on day 1 is a little core and hip circuit. Very simple. First thing you're gonna do is a plank. You're just gonna go down to the floor on your forearms or hands, straight body, squeeze your glutes, hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Come out of that. We'll go into sideline clam. Do 10 of these each side. Once you're laying on your side, you're gonna bring your knees up to about 90 degrees with your hips. Watch out, they can't see. And then from here, you're gonna pull this top leg back into your hip. Like this, it's a very slight shift. You're gonna feel like your femur, this thigh bone, is coming out of your glute, right out of your butt. And then from there, you're gonna push your feet together, open up about 3 inches or so, feel it really tighten your glutes, and back down. Do 10 of those on both sides, and then we'll switch into just straight side lying abduction. And you're gonna do the same concept, and then you're just gonna open up a little bit, point that foot down towards the ground, gets a little more glute activation, back down behind that front leg, just like this, 10 each side. And that's it for day one. That's it for day one. As you can see, it's a pretty filled day with some strength work on squats. You got some strength work on the glute bridge, and then you got a couple of circuits for a little conditioning and even more glute activation. After this day, you're probably feeling a little tired, feeling your glutes, hamstrings a little blown up. I know I just did a few demonstrations on each exercise, and I'm already feeling it in my glutes and legs, and even my upper body from that little circuit. And it's honestly a little hard to breathe, but hope you guys enjoyed day one. Hashtag Booty by Drew if you did. If not, do it too. Let me know how it was. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. And besides that, just have some fun.